August 2025 meeting of the Hartsville Tribal Water Sewer Utility Board meeting in order. I'd like to ask Mayor McCall if he'd lead us in our invitation.
Father, we thank you for this day and for the bit of rain that we got. We ask that you send more. Thank you for the cool of the air and the changing of the seasons. Thank you for this opportunity for us to gather here to do business. Give us wisdom to do the best for the most. And we ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
How do you lead the pledge, please?
Allegiance to the flag, United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call.
Mark White,
Here.
Christie Harper,
Here.
Jack McCall,
Yes.
Ronnie Taylor,
Here.
let the record show Ben, Bill, and Heather Bayer.
All right, next we have, any amendments to the agenda? Anybody got anything? Anybody? Got it? Second. Got a first and a second. All in favor? Ayes have it. All right, approval of the July 2025 board meeting minutes.
This is what we gotta do now.
Yes.
Move to approve.
Got a first and a second. All in favor?
Alright.
Ayes have it. Approval of the July 2025 financial report. Everybody's had a minute to look over. Move to approve.
Okay.
Got a first and a second. All in favor? Ayes have it. Number 8, engineering report, Mr. Evan White with Mid-Penn Engineering.
All right, I'm gonna leave, start off the last, waste, water treatment plant number 1 has been painted. There was some extra work that had to be done to it, which is pretty rusty. I had to actually go in and put a bunch of base plates and weld some extra steel into it once they started blasting, they started putting holes through it, so, that's taken care of. It's done and it's in its, disinfection process. Tank number 2 down there is being painted now. We're gonna award Starlight tonight, hopefully. The new, water treatment plant's public notice is over. It was over yesterday, so now we're waiting for a permit or for comments on the public notice for the withdrawal permit out of the government. Brownie's Branch Booster Station, it'll be going to the state tomorrow, so that's a fill St. Paul tank. Sam Beasley wastewater pump is still in design right now. The hydraulic model that y'all asked for, we got it done, but we're gonna now start calibrating based off of system pressures and flows. I think there's been some flow tests. And we know what the pressures are, so that's kind of how we make sure it's modeled correctly. The director's order that y'all got. There's a plan for us to go 120-day distribution optimization plan. And we've got 60 days to turn that in. It's been 30, so we got about 30 left. We're taking care of that. We'll be turning that in. And there's some, instrumentation that's gonna have to be installed at the water treatment plant in order to do that. And then a lot of it's just, a lot of data gathered on how your tanks turn over and things like that. After that's done, we have to submit a corrective action plan, basically how you're gonna fix that. The plan, they're gonna make us do it no matter what, but the reason that they're making us do this is because of the how methanes and that was out in the system, but it was due to feeding chlorine and carbon together. So it's fixed, but they're gonna make us go through all this and prove that it's not an age problem, but that was the problem. And then we took bids on August 11th. Your low bidder was Kent Brothers Construction with alternate number 1, and that was to take some footage out to get y'all in the budget. So our recommendation for y'all to award the project to Kent Brothers Construction with deducted alternate number 1 in the amount of $1,435,055. And that money is part of the grant, the ARP grant, it's in the budget.
Any questions? Entertain a motion. Motion to approve.
Second.
First and second, all in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Anything else, Ed?
No.
Thank you, sir. Next general manager report, Tony. Emily.
I have the water loss report, and our water loss has increased, to 44.6% this month, and a lot of that is due to the water meter at the water plant just working when it wants to. It,
I'm trying to check it, man.
yeah, once they're finished doing the work at the water plant, they're gonna.
So do we think it's not leaking, it's just a bad reading, or do we think it's?
Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, so it's just not picking up all the water that's being, yeah.
I forgot to mention that team Saturdays are gonna start this week. They come today, I'm supposed to start on like 23. And, we got another raw water pump putting in the river, at the water plant, water, the water plant, we got it in. And, we got another hydrant changed out. And, up here on Gregory Street, we're having some problems, water going out up there, it's only got 80 pounds. And every time it gets up to 80 pounds, but that your pressure reducer valve gets clogged a little bit, but as the pressure go up and it's causing Gregory Street, the pressure go up to 80 something pounds and it's causing line breaks. We was wondering if we could get some other grant, or I don't know what we need to get that line laid up there or get it redone maybe and get it out of the road with the good. And it's Gregory Street and Wilson Street's connected to it, and Hall Street. It all, it's kind of like a horseshoe.
Yep.
And Hall Street is 3-inch PVC, and it should be 6 too, so we was just wondering.
Can you and Evan maybe bring us a proposal next month, what we'd be looking at? Some options to pay for it.
I mean, 80 pounds, that's not much at all, it shouldn't be less than that, should. No, Scotty says the bottom, I've got it is.
That it? All right, next public comments. Anybody?
Go ahead.
So I'm here with Gary Freddie Mix and wanted to talk to y'all about our sewer bill. So over here at the plant, we don't even have sewer hooked up. We're getting charged, our bill last month was over $1,000 just for sewer. I know we've been paying it, we've been over here for what, 5 or 6 years now, we continuously paying it. Now, eventually, we do think we'll put a restroom over there, but right now, we pay for a porta john every month. So we're just trying to see what we can do to not be paying that. So we're getting ready to do this big water, or this big state project out here, so we're burning through a lot of water. And it's pretty much matching our water bill to pay for our sewer, and just trying to see what we can do to not have to pay this $1,000 a month that we're really not even using.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though, I think you have to pay it because it's available to you,
So
whether you use it or not.
So but do I have to pay on that big line? I mean, because we have, what is that,
It's-
2-inch line going?
What he's saying is he batches water out.
Yes, so we,
It never comes.
it's all for concrete, so nothing even goes back into the sewer, because we're not hooked into it. So everything we do, we sell, you know what I mean? Every drop of water we buy from y'all, we sell it in our rate base. So there's not even a cent on.
I got you.
So, if that looks like maybe we buy a 3/4 meter and, and just pay the monthly fee for that, like, that would be more realistic than us paying over $1,000 a month in the sewer.
And I don't think anybody has a problem with that, I just wanna make sure we don't get in trouble with the state.
Yeah, I mean, because technically with it being batch water or something that's not going directly to the sewer system, it can have its own meter.
Okay.
And y'all just don't charge that portion, because it's really not fair, it's not,
Yeah.
it's literally not coming back to the system, so, and you know that, so. Unless they book something up.
Yeah, well, if we end up hooking something up, we'd probably have y'all post a 3/4 meter, just a small low pressure meter to a bathroom or something, cause I think in the next year or two, that is the intentions with as busy as we've got out here with this plan. It is definitely increasing volume, so we got this bridge out going on, which we got a lot of stuff going on, but we just don't want to be paying all that extra for something we're not even using. So just wanted to see what that looks like and what I need to do or what steps we need to take to make that happen.
What would we need to do? Well, all right,
I'm not real sure because of the ordinance for one, that says, you know, it's available.
yeah,
We-
what Evan's saying no is because we know it's not going back to the
Right,
sewer.
and I don't know that we have any other businesses that are like that in town, but they get a break on their water rate because they have sewer. So if we charged, I mean, do you still give them the same rate for water or? That's why I don't.
I don't, who needs to run the different scenarios and bring it back? Can you give us till next month?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we can figure this out, we just wanna get everything rolling.
Well, I just,
before we start.
I have no problem with it whatsoever, and I don't think anybody on the board would have a problem with it. I just wanna make sure we don't get in trouble with any regulatory agencies.
That's not what we're trying to do, and I mean.
We tend to do that from time to time.
And, I mean, even if it looks like we gotta get a different meter, like a smaller meter that would kind of a little bit more match to what, you know, the houses use here, that would make it make a little more sense, but we're just batching so much water, you know, whatever we gotta do, yes, whatever we can figure out, that'll be
So-
fantastic.
I think we can work it out to me.
I think it's a 2 inch, yes.
I think we can work it out.
We will.
So Evan, you're gonna make sure we don't get in any state trouble, and Emily, you're gonna see what it would look like cost wise.
We'll have a recommendation by next week.
Yeah, if you come back,
I think y'all figure out what day it is next month.
if you come back next month, we appreciate it.
It's the fourth Tuesday of the month. This is a rescheduled meeting tonight, so we're kind of off schedule, but it will be the fourth.
It'll be next, looks like, you said the 4th Tuesday?
Yes.
So 23rd,
Yes.
Instead of 4 weeks.
and it's always 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you for coming.
So, just to let you guys know that, came to my attention that vesting rights for subdivisions and flats have changed, the state has changed that. And I'm working with a planning consultant to kind of figure out how that works when it comes to you guys. When they can start construction on their subdivision and when it needs to be finished. And I'm also going to get you a list of approved subdivisions. There are subdivisions now that were approved back even in 1973 that are coming into play, and so very interesting. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I know we've been talking about making sure that people come to you guys and see, okay, what's the water feasibility for you to be able to develop this property. So just want to let you guys know that we're still on top of it and gonna be communicating, so.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Anything else? Any board member comments? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move.
Second.
All in favor?
Um,
All right, adios.